Hey family, hey friends. I'm so excited to introduce to you my latest memoir published. It is entitled Free: Overcoming Addiction Through the Power of God. The book is not free, but it's entitled Free because God has the power to set you free from all addiction. I wrote this book about 5 years ago. I held on to it. Most part of me was because I was scared. I was scared because I did not want people to know that part of me, of my past, and I was just scared. I don't, it's just a fear that you've overcome something and you just don't want to dwell in the person you used to be. And I just wanted to move forward with my life, but unfortunately I couldn't, because in my stages of addiction I used to cry and pray to God and just say, God, if you help me break this, help me release this. If you just take this away from me, Lord, I will help anyone I can that's confounded into bondages of addiction, Lord. And so I felt that as to honor my promise, I would fulfill that. And so 5 years ago I wrote it, and after I wrote it, I've just kept it there. And this year God said, okay, it's time to go. And I was like, no, it's not. You so funny. No, it's not. But he's like, it's time to go. So here it is. You get to know a whole lot about me, which is nerve-wracking. But if I could help you or help anyone that's in the grims of addiction, then I am doing fine for myself, and I thank God above for that. This book has been an eye-opening experience. I write from a perspective where I want most people to understand that sometimes these diseases and these grips of addiction are happening. I remember in my personal life, my community, in my background, that growing up, we had uncles and aunts that had habits, and we used to categorize it as, that's what she likes to do, that's what he likes to do, that's her thing, that's his thing. But they're straight up drunks or alcoholics, but that's their thing. They're doing crack, no, that's what they like to do, that's her thing, that's what she does. So it's like, okay, when are we going to open our eyes and realize that we're pacifying addiction in its early stages when people might be actually internally calling out for help? And so I talk about a lot of eye-opening events from my personal struggles, and I talk about all my relapses, my rehabs, my counselors, my meetings, my two near-death encounters. I mean, it's just been scary and a dark road for 9 years I was. So if I could help you, I am doing well once again. The book title is Free: Overcoming Addiction Through the Power of God. I would like to read to you an article written by Dr. Lloyd Sedera. This was published on June 1st, 2015. Addiction is America's most neglected disease. According to Columbia University study, 40 million Americans aged 12 and over meet the clinical criteria for addiction involving nicotine, alcohol, or other drugs. That's more Americans than those with heart disease, diabetes, or cancer. So folks, this is not something minor or minute to play with. Over 38,000 people died of drug overdoses in the United States in 2010. This article is published in U.S. News, and there's a whole vast materials also available on the realms of addiction. Addiction is something that, once again, I feel like it gets pacified within family and friends. Let's recognize, let's put an end, and let's help those that need help. There is help. There is hope. Trust you. This is coming from 9 years of addiction to now a lifetime of sobriety, and I thank God above that. My life is way greater today than it could ever be, and God has given me back times 100-fold what the locust had damaged, what the enemy meant for bad, and he's turned it for good. And I know that he could do it for you, and that's why this book is coming out. And I just thank God right now for giving me the strength to go through with this video. I love you guys that much. Follow me on Twitter. I'll follow you back on this video. I will put some links to where you can purchase the book, or if you can't see it on your mobile device, go to www.memorybengessa.com. All the information is there. I thank you for your support. Have a blessed day.